O kia ora koutou katoa, no mai haramai tēnei pō mo te kemu o Poi Uka. On week 5 of competition here at the North Harbour Softball Association, I'm Jason Gerbes, aka Chopper. Great to have you along for this premier matchup here this evening. It'll see the Roosters red side taking on Northcote gold here this evening. And what should be a fantastic game. Game already underway. Bottom of the first innings. Northcote scored their first 2 runs already. I'm Jason Gerbes, aka Chopper. And joining me in the booth in this one is softball aficionado. Sean Mays is joining us. Kia ora, Sean.
Hey, Chopper, you're too kind with those accolades, mate.
Mate, top of the first innings, Northcote strike for 2 runs. How did that happen?
Yeah, it was good hitting, picking the right pitch, moving the ball. Brock Atwell advanced round. Pretty straightforward stuff. So, yeah, we're looking like a good game.
Should be a good fixture today. These are the top 2 of the top 3 table toppers in the season thus far. And as you can see on the hill with the start tonight will be Moana Hibbert for the Northcote gold side. Levi Wilson leading off here for the Roosters red. Both very talented ball players. Should be a good contest up and down the lineup for both sides here this evening. And this one just comes off the bat of Wilson.
Chasing the ball, you need to look outside of the camera.
Just tidying up the last couple of things here. Great to have you along this evening, ladies and gentlemen. Fantastic indeed. Sean, Northcote gold, Roosters red. Mate, what do you expect to see this evening?
Both pretty good teams, good lineups, good offensive lineups. I expect a lot of good constructive hitting. And saying that, lead-off just gets struck out. So, yeah, I am expecting better things to come.
Better things to come, and looking forward to that here this evening. It's been a great day of double-header Premier Men's Softball today. All of the teams in the North Harbour Pure Athletic Premier Men's Championship played 2 matches today. These 2 teams playing the last 2 matches of the evening, and they will repeat that tomorrow. Another double-header on the schedule. We'll be on air with those 3 games from Freeman Field tomorrow, 10 o'clock, 12 and 2. And we've already seen 3 games on Freeman Field here today. HBC's had a good day today, productive day indeed, where they picked up 2 wins from their 2 matches. And Falcons getting their first win of the season, Sean, earlier today.
That was a good game, actually. I only caught the last part of it, but pretty competitive game. But, yeah, Falcons deserved winners, I think.
Yeah, fantastic indeed. And wouldn't think it's going to be any other way. The competition has been fast and thick so far through the first handful of weekends of the competition. I think these teams will play by the end of this weekend a total of about 8 games so far in the season. So they've got off to a nice hot start, Sean.
Huge workload for these guys this weekend. Yep, they'll the pressure on them to perform, but you know they're up to it. So, as I said before, expecting a good game. These guys are, trained athletes. They'll cope with that workload.
They will indeed. Just getting the lineups coming through to us, guys, and we'll put them up for you probably in the innings break. Hibbert now working, and this time to Marty Cannons. Can't quite find the zone, so Cannons will head down to first base. Andrew McMillan will step into the box next. You can see the tall number 16 there on the right side of your screen, Pita Rona. He's the player coach of this Northcote Gold side this season. Roosters red and Roosters black, and this one comes down. A perfect sacrifice bunt from McMillan will move over to second base. Cannons.
Just hold it on the play, and I'd swap off you if there was another play, and then you'd go chase it. You know what I mean? So So you always get that out, and then I'll get off you so that when you're moving the camera, it's not on air. Yeah.
Sean, you obviously been involved with the day's play today, in charge of the Northcote Reserve Tigers side today. Who did they play and how did you guys go?
Yeah, we played the Bandits team. With the premiership workload, we had to rest a couple of our players that do play down in the reserve, so it was an opportunity for the young guys to step up. Didn't go our way today, but we were competitive. We probably just didn't take full advantage of the opportunities we were given to really sort of command that game. So disappointed in a way, but you know the younger players are starting to step up.
Oh, outstanding, mate. Great to see. The cool thing, I guess, with these opportunities, especially the reserve teams and teams, further to below, it's a pathway of development, isn't it?
Definitely. One of the things, the messages we do send to the younger players is just try and emulate what the Prem players that have come down to get a bit more workload on them, what performance they show, and try and emulate that, try and pick up the good points, really look at what they're doing that works, and as I said, emulate that.
Oh, fantastic, and thank you for what you do, mate, for the youth of the game. Jono Little will go down on strikes. That'll complete the first innings. The lever runner stranded does the boys from Roosters. The score remains 2 runs to 0. We'll be back with more action here live from Pure Athletic Sports Stadium when we come back.
Jack Links presents Messin' with Sasquatch.
Watch this.
Don't mess with other snacks. Choose Jack Links jerky made with 100% beef.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here to Pure Athletic Sports Stadium. And you saw the lineup just flashed up in front of you there. Real good lineup for Roosters. Was left field was McMillan, centre Wilson, right field was Ryan Kennedy. Hock on a third base, Polder Cooper Nicola. Shortstop today, Jono Little. As you see, a big cut from one inhibited in the batter's box. Second base today, Jaden Tapsell. First baseman is Marty Cannons behind the dish. Joseph Hall, the fish. And Caleb Coco is the starter on the hill. That's them defensively for the Roosters. 2-0 the score here, top of the second innings, and a high hopper And a nice transfer and play by the shortstop, John O'Little.
Now, rod two, and then you, if you want to do another framework.
That play by Little there, mate, what's the key part of that being successful, Sean?
Well, he just timed the ball off the bat, just steadied himself, made an easy play to one. I mean, it's pretty routine stuff, but yeah, good play.
Kane McGann now hitting in the 8th spot here for Northcote Gold. And he goes at the first pitch. Boy, he has an intention there, doesn't he? Let's have a look at that offensive lineup for Northcote for you. And you see Gerbes leading off the shortstop, Atiawa 2 spot. Rona, the player coach, he's hitting 3 today. Van Strippian, the catcher, pitch it there. He'd be hitting clean up. Morgan Timothy Cook, DP hitting 5. Ryan Love. Kane McGann now, as we see. Gabe Wharepoti and Quinton Lynch rounds out the batting order. Morgan Timothy Cook hitting for Nathan Reid here in this evening's matchup. So we've got ourselves a good one. And looks like we need to get another ball here. How come umpires don't have 12 balls, Sean? What's going on?
Oh, those bags are only so big, mate. And my old mate Mark Porteous, he's checking that ball out. Yeah, it looks okay.
Yeah, very lucky at North Harbour with the quality of umpires we have. And at first base, umpire today is Brian Wells. And Bryden Wells, apologies, not Brian, yeah, Bryden Wells. And of course, there is Mr. Wells on screen there for you. Behind the dish, North Harbour's Mr. Hoo-Ha, Mark Porteous. Call on the balls and strikes. Big swing there by McGann. McGann, like yourself, mate, giving back to the sport, coaching one of the reserve sides this year. That's good to see, Sean.
Definitely. Kane actually broke our hearts a couple of weeks ago when we played the team he coaches. He managed to get them out of a hole and get a win against us with a nice outfield hit.
Indeed.
Got the lollies, but so, yeah.
You can see with that form of that stroke to right field, he's a very good hitter as Kane.
Yep.
And I think you get to a certain age where you kind of mature, don't you, as a hitter?
You do. You know where you fit. You know where you can come into a game and make a difference with your hitting.
Gabe Wharepoti now. Right-hander. Uh-oh, check that. He's in the left-handed batter's box. What's going on there, Sean?
Yeah, Gabe's an interesting case. He's a right-handed hitter naturally, but his speed and the way he plays, he's being encouraged to get that left-handed slap style going, which he is working on. It's going well, so I expect big things from this kid. He's a good player in the field, and he's equally potentially a very good batter.
Yeah, making the switch to the left-hand side is Wharepoti, and working on his craft. You see him here. Part of that is pitch selection. You see on this last pitch just here, one maybe just off the plate, or maybe just clipping it, but one you want to. That's probably the pitch you want as a left-handed slapper. Especially that last one right there. You can put it in play the opposite way and off to the races. So Coco will get Wharepoti this time for the second out. And that'll bring up top of the shop now, JP Gerbes. First pitch right down Main Street. Two away here, top of the second innings. Rise ball, this one inside and tight. You can see umpire Porteous just indicating inside. All right, Sean, let's do a deal. Every time there's a replay, which is on that screen just beside you, they're all yours.
No problem.
Okay. This one fouls off. Wharepoti was off, McGann was off to the races on the pitch. Gerbes just underneath this drop ball here.
Yeah, good pop. Yeah, pop fly there. You know, he's getting his zone. He's looking at the picture, getting close.
1-2 the count now. This one comes inside and it'll pick up the shoulder, so Gerbes will head down to first base. Yep. And we'll just check maybe something happening with the umpire on the field. Yeah, the umpire's going to come together here. Maybe Sean will have a peep and listen to what they're going to say.
Mm-hmm.
Dead ball leaving early.
Oh, there you go. Dead ball leaving early, so McGann goes early on it. So the hit by pitch goes for naught. And that'll do us through the top of the second innings. They'll leave a runner stranded. And we'll be back with more action here live from Pure Athletic Sports Stadium in just a moment. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to week 5, bottom of the second innings here. Roosters will set up the band here. Ryan Kennedy, Joseph Hall, and Caleb Coco. 1, 2, and 3. Moana Hibbert keeps on working on the hill here to his battery partner, Andrew Van Strippian. And there you go. If you're wondering where the dogs were on the production, well, there's one for you. So we've got this thing. If you see a dog on the stream, you've got to keep count. There's a prize, of course. There's always a prize. So puppy count 1, Sean.
Puppy count 1. Yeah. I was expecting the dog has left the pound.
Matt Jordan, the director in the house, a.k.a. the Puppy Whisperer.
Shout out Ivy, it's your birthday today.
Yes, Ivy, one of Matt's dogs. Birthday girl today. 6? 9? Oh, time flies. The fish here, Joseph Hall, talking about animals. The catcher for Roosters Red. Gets his opportunity in the batter's box against Hibbert. And Hibbert seems to have it on a bit of a string here to start with. Sean?
He's going well, actually. Moana, good pitcher. Seems to have found his groove quite early in the game, and yeah, dominating those Roosters batters at the moment.
And then I'll go to 3, and we're ready for the pitch.
1, 2 quick outs here, both via the strikeout. And Caleb Coco now steps in to go to work.
On 1 now. Going to 3 for the pitch.
I always like these matchups, Sean.
Yeah, pitcher versus pitcher,
Yeah.
definitely. Moana's got a smile on his face, which is always good. When you see a pitcher with a smile on his face throwing his pitches, means he's on his
Feeling
game.
it a bit, right?
He's
Yeah.
on his game.
Coco quality hitter. A little waste pitch up top on that count.
2-1 now.
And
Yeah.
Russell Hall, head coach for the Roosters side there, coaching from third base. A well-educated softball man, Sean.
I've known Russell for long time. Knows the game backwards.
You're dead right. Let's come back to Russell Hall the next innings. 3 strikeouts in a row from Moana Hibbert. Gets her done through 2 complete. And we'll be back with the top of the third. More action here live from Pure Athletic Sports Stadium when we come back.
When the radio's on and the sound is hot, you just have to enjoy. There's no way to stop. That's where it sounds from the best every day of the week. Better than all the rest. We let the music speak. All the best throwbacks, 90s and more. Atiawa Toa. All the best throwbacks.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Pure Athletic Sports Stadium. Umpire Wells watching on as JP Gerbes will lead off the top of the third innings, followed by Brock Adewell and Pitarona, 1, 2 and 3. Gerbes was the batter in the box. Got hit by pitch, but came again, left the base before the pitch was delivered. So he'll go back in with a fresh count. And just underneath that one, some good cuts though. You can see Gerbes looking to get after Coco early, Sean.
Yep, as a lead off, you've got to set the tone. Got to move the ball.
In the hole though, 0-2. Coco looking to punch him out. High dropper. Tough play for the shortstop. Got to be quick. And the ball gets loose and away, and so Gerbes will set the table here in the third innings.
Still on one. And going to replay. So
See here, all you, Sean.
Nice hit, JP. Yep. I'm sitting next to his mother. She was pretty wrapped with that. Sitting next to her father, he's pretty wrapped with that. And the dog, I'm patting the dog as well.
You got it all covered.
Gerbes family, very happy with that hit.
Brock Adewell now will step in to go to work. And a hard hopper from Adewell. Can't go to 2, can't go to 1. They are all safe.
That's smart hitting. Brock Atwell, yep. He's got a job to move that runner to 2. Excellent hit, Brock Evans, yep. As for Brock Atwell, sorry. Another player, yep. Good hit.
So with 2 outs here, a runner on 1 and 2. We'll bring up to bat the player coach. He's on Black Sox player, Pitarona. And shaping for a team at bat there was Rona. I think that's the thing that this Northcote team we've seen this year. They're not afraid to just get the job done.
Yep, moving the ball, just getting in there. Always about just putting the ball in play.
Coco steps back. Pushing the ball the other way here. And they'll get the out of first base. That will allow their runners to advance.
Yeah, probably not where he wanted to be, but he's moved the runners, so that's all good.
Yeah, the key thing, you've got to hit behind them, don't you?
You do.
And professional hitter he is.
Yep. Sometimes it's an unselfish turn it back. You just got to move the runners to the betterment of the team result, scoring that run.
So 2 runners in scoring position here for the catcher now, Andrew Van Strippian. First pitch is tight and inside. Caleb Coco, what type of pitcher is he, Sean?
Yeah, well, he's good. He's good. Pitching pretty well today. He's got his work in front of him though, but yeah, he's one of those pitchers that's coming up through the ranks and is going to probably, well, he'll make national honours.
Just been named in the New Zealand Major Sox U23 men's greatest squad, as they will gather in Wellington this coming long weekend. Hope the weather's fine down there, Sean. We're going down there too, aren't we?
So do I, yeah, Chopper. I'm looking forward to it.
What, the Wellington weather?
Oh, I think the weather's, it's always a bit windy, but weather's good in Wellington.
And he'll come in to score on the pass ball here. It's all about hustle at this point, isn't it, Sean?
Yeah, it is. They've got that's good hustle from Northcote. They're making things happen. Pass ball, got to be on your toes. Look at that opportunity, run.
So the easiest RBI for Van Strippian. I mean, those base runners wouldn't have been in that location if it wasn't for the sacrifice hit from Rona to get them over. Inside pitch. That's a good location from Coco. This one will go high. Coco just doing some groundwork there. North Harbour, all Premier Divisions pitch off the block. Kind of a new initiative in New Zealand, normally pitch off a pitching mat. Doing it a couple of years now. Hoping to prove dividends for them, Sean. Of course, on the international level.
Yeah, I think with the block, you can probably, the pitchers, it is an advantage. They can dig themselves in, as you can see. The pitcher gets a bit more leverage off that block rather than a mat. So yeah, I'm all for it. I think the in a hitting game, I think the more advantage the pitcher can get, the better.
Morgan Timothy Cook now after the strikeout of Van Strippian. Takes the first one right down the pipeline. 2 away here. And still got one runner 60 feet away at third base. It's Brock Atiawa itching to come home for the 4th run of the ball game for Northcote here in the top of the 3rd innings. So it's inside. Timothy Cook always amuses me. Look at this back foot here, Sean. What do you reckon?
Yeah, tippy toes. He's just like, yeah. Oh, that footwear looks a bit light.
Yeah.
The toe cap in that right boot.
Blue suede shoes.
Yeah.
Oh, there's the cut he's been renowned for. When he wants to, he just bears down, doesn't he? But
He does.
good rise ball from Coco.
Yeah. Good pitch from Coco there, yep.
1 and 2 the count. This one's down. Atiawa, a chance to come home. The slide, and he is safe. A bang play coming into home plate that sees Coco tip over, and gentlemanly they help him up to his feet. He looks okay walking back though, and they'll just check him here, Sean, to make sure he's okay, won't they?
Yeah, good to see that that sort of collective welfare for the players from the opposition. Nice aggressive running from Brock Atiawa to score that run.
You can see on the replay here, Sean, how undeveloped. Pass ball, you talk us through it.
Yep, pass ball goes through. It's a good effort from Coco, but no, I think that Brock Atiawa anticipated that. He's always going home. He's going to get there first.
Bang, bang play. The toes of Atiawa just getting in before the glove of Coco. So 4 runs to 0 now. 2 pass balls have allowed those 2 runs to come in. Rise ball. Rise ball doesn't look too bad out of Coco tonight.
On one, and go to 3.
So 2 runs scored in the second innings. In the top of the first innings from Northcote. And 1, 2 scored here in the fourth. And Twinkle Toe's not quick enough there.
Twinkle Toes got copped in.
This time for poor old my mate, Timothy Cook. Let's take a quick look at that. I always like these. I know it's a bad thing. I like it, but I do. Oh, here we go. Let's slow it right down. Let's see what these. Oh, you know, before the pitch comes, we've got time. Yes, we do. You beauty.
Right on that inner step.
Ryan Love now steps in to go to work. 2 away. Twinkle Toes, Timothy Cook down at first base.
You can see a difference in that footwear, what Ryan's wearing compared to Timothy Cook.
It's almost like he's got work boots on in there.
Exactly.
He likes to go to work, though, in the batter's box, does Love. He came in crying earlier today. I think it was from your game. He had 1 swing with his bat. He just put a new back grip on it, and it snapped it. Well, the grip didn't snap it. Let's clarify, right? But the bat snapped.
I didn't know about that. Yeah. He played well for the reserves today. He did really good. Good on the mound and put one out of the park.
Yeah, he has been red hot of recent times. Pitch just on the outside edge will take care of business. But it's not before Northcote do squeeze in a couple of runs here, Sean. They'll be happy with their body of work in the top of the third innings. It is Northcote leading Roosters 4 runs to 0. Well, the twilight hour is here. The beer garden's in full effect here at Pure Athletic Sports Stadium as they watch on this Premier Men's matchup here this evening between Roosters Red and the Northcote Gold side here this evening. 2 of the table-topping teams of the competition here, the Pure Athletic Premier Men's Championship. As you see this one sky up and to the fence goes Van Stripian, and like a thief in the night, he pitches that one on the fence.
Okay, going to 2, and we'll go to replay.
I would throw a replay up there if I caught it, but I'll get it. Let me find it. My bad. Oh, what a catch, man.
That's a tune out. We'll take that. Going to 3.
Did a beauty job on that catch. Polder Cooper Nicola now steps in to go to work. Bottom of the third innings here. And this one just missing off the edge. One away here. Twilight hour, Maisie. When the lights is just trying to take effect as the dusk is starting to set. Always an interesting time.
Certainly, yeah.
To play the game, right?
Yeah, definitely. If the you get that transition between the lights going on and the as you said, the lights slightly changing.
Yeah.
But yeah, these guys will be focused on what the ball ahead, so shouldn't make any difference to them.
Shouldn't make any difference at all. And Cooper Nicola just can't hold back on that outside lifter. And he does have a good eye, though. He'll hit down to first base. Let's take a look at that catch from Van Strippian earlier on the fence. Talk us through it, Maisie.
Oh yeah, pop fly, eyes on the ball. Catcher gets rid of his mask, which is always rule 101, and that's a good catch against the fence.
Fantastic. Top of the order now. Levi Wilson with Cooper Nicola down at first base. Wilson a real threat in the batter's box, Maisie.
Yep. He's a very good player, Levi Wilson. Fully expect him to move the ball.
Just misses the ball this time. Of course, you've seen his progression, Maisie, over a lot of time. You've known young Levi since he was a whippersnapper.
Yep.
Yeah, what have you thought? I mean, he made the junior Black Sox in the Palmerston North World Cup.
Yeah, good friend with his father. I played softball with him, and Levi's come up through the ranks through the under 11 13s at Northcote. Came over to Auckland, played at Marist for a couple of years, so I happened to be over there as well, so saw that progression. He's come back from Auckland just with a whole raft of extra skills and, I guess, determination to be a better player. And that's showing now with the way his softball's progressed. Definitely one to watch for higher honours.
100%.
23s.
He's in that wider squad, I believe.
Definitely, yeah. And above that too, I think.
This will be a tough out. The throw to one. And they get him at first base, I think. We're just looking for him to come back. But tough play, yeah, they do get him. And that's a good play because he is quick down the line, Maisie.
Oh, case in point. Put the ball exactly right in front of the shortstop, gave himself every ability to get to one safely. Was only just short, but he's got wheels too.
Marty Cannons now picked up a walk back in the first innings. First pitch to him is up top. You can see Cooper Nicola, he's buzzing around like a fly at second base, isn't he?
Well, they're a few runs down, Chopper, so they've got to be on their toes and take opportunity everyone they get.
Just getting stuck in that one and goes over the top of the zone. So Cannon's at a hitter's count here. 2 balls, no strikes. Runner in scoring position. Maybe that is the equation Roosters have been waiting for.
Yeah, Cannon's got a job to do here. He's got to move the ball and advance that runner if they're to get back into this game.
Trying to catch up to the rise ball, couldn't quite get there. And just maybe a premeditated swing because that one was miles out of the zone, Maisie.
Inside high. There was nothing. Shouldn't have even gone for that.
I think Cannon's a better hitter than that. He'll know that.
Yeah.
1-3 for the pitch.
2-2. This one pops up.
Now. Okay, going to 2.
Steps back in to go to work. Quality at bat here from his starting first baseman for Roosters. Oh, down the river. Will sail into the sunset, and Cannons is left stranded. Cooper Nicola stuck at second base, can't get off the bump there. Moana Hibbert still getting the job done here for the boys from Northcote. Well, thank you. I just want to thank you for tuning in to tonight's broadcast. It's our complete pleasure to bring that to you. Of course, Beyond the Dugout Broadcasting. Back with more action when we come back. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here to Pure Athletics Sports Stadium. Week 5 action of the Premier Men's competition. And this Moana Hibbert will foul the first pitch you see off in the top of the 4th innings here. Northcote picked up 2 runs in the top of the first, 2 in the top of the third. Look to be rolling, but we'll soon find out. We know this Roosters side, they'll never give up, will they, Maisie?
No, they won't. If they're coached by Russell Hall, they definitely won't have that in their DNA. They'll be pushing right to the end.
Good spot from Caleb Coco. It's gone the whole way this evening so far for the Roosters side. Hibbert in the hole here, 0-2. Hard hit ball, Littles there. It's a regulation play for a shortstop of that calibre. Maisie, you're on the replays, remember? That's right.
Good routine out to 1. I mean, what more can you comment? That was a good play. It was a good play.
Those plays are important, though, aren't they? Even the regulation ones. You've got to stick them in the Premier level. Otherwise, it'll come back to haunt you.
Yeah, they are.
Kane McGann now. Hard hit ball. Go foul down the line into the car park. When he hits them, they stay hit, don't they?
Don't often see Kane McGann pull a shot like that. He's usually a bit of a late hitter, so yeah, it's good. He's obviously on form and he's got his iron.
He's feeling it.
Getting out there early.
He is feeling it.
That's more back to his style.
Yeah, another
That's to the right.
Foul ball the other way.
Yep.
So looking for the wagon wheel production out of McGann's bat this season.
Safe hit up the middle, you reckon, Chopper?
Maisie, what's your genre of music you like, mate?
My music is varied. I'm at that age where I've been through a few decades.
Yeah.
I am a bit of an 80s guy, you know. I like that sort of the Tears for Fears, New Order, but I don't mind the new stuff. I could go back even further to the Led Zeppelin and Creedence Clearwater Revival.
There's some good stuff right there.
Yeah, I'm more about probably the songs than the albums.
I feel you, Maisie.
How about yourself?
Oh, yeah, a little bit of everything. More R&B, to be fair, is me. I'm a sucker for anything slow, mate, to be fair.
Bit of Barry White, you reckon?
Anything that's got it getting on, Maisie, to be fair.
The slowest I'll probably go is maybe a bit of UB40 when
Oh.
I'm just chilling.
I got to meet UB40 when I was a youngster.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, Wellington Airport. They were on tour in New Zealand. We bumped into them at the airport, did an impromptu concert for them right there, right at that place. It was cool.
Very nice.
Yep, there was no red wine left afterwards. That one comes in tight. McGann almost looked like he tried to pad that off his thigh here, eh? Look.
Take one for the team.
Yeah. Fair enough, fair enough. Coco resets again. 1-2 the count. This one will lace the other way. Joseph Hall behind the dish, throwing down all the signals. That's the one he wanted, just off the plate. Had to pitch the spear though. I like a catcher with a plan, Maisie.
Yeah, I mean, these guys know what they're asking their pitcher to throw, variation. Sometimes that doesn't come around though, and you'll find them calling time out and going out and giving the pitcher a bit of a talking to.
3 pitches away here. Will he come back inside and will McGann pull it down the line? Yeah, here's your inside pitch. Set up for it.
There he
And
is.
McGann can't pull it down the
There he
line.
is.
That's good work by the catcher, Hall. We'll just let him have his walk off here. But look at the setup here, Maisie, for the catcher.
Yeah, he's calling it all day. That's good catching. He's worked that batter well.
Oh, the new left-hander, Gabe Wharepoti. Looking to get his first hit of tonight's contest. I didn't quite get to catch up with the earlier game. They played East Coast Bays. I understand a real quick match, that one. Northcote getting her done. 2 outs here.
I think, as we said before, Chopper still perfecting that slap
Yeah.
art, and it is a real particular skill set. So he's still working on things.
You just need time in the saddle, don't you?
You do.
Oh, the river is open and it's wide. And that'll take care of business here in the top of the 4th innings. Scuddum Coco bearing down, retires them in order. More action, we come back. Bottom 4, 4-0, Northcote leading. Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here to Pure Athletics Sports Stadium as the twilight hour is really in effect here. A beautiful sky here at Rosedale Park on Auckland's North Shore. Great to have you along. I want to thank you for tuning in to Beyond the Dugout Broadcasting's live streaming of the North Harbour Softball Association this evening from wherever you are watching across the Motu, Aotearoa, New Zealand, or of course, the world. Great to have you along here this evening. I'm Jason Gerbes, aka Chopper, and joining me in the booth for this one is Sean Mays, aka Maisie, because I'd use his other nickname, but I don't think that's suitable for broadcasting, Maisie.
Old nickname,
Okay.
taken totally out of
Right.
reference a lot of the time, but
Fair enough.
the shortened version is Fly.
Okay.
So I'm happy with that.
All right, fair enough.
Yeah.
Maisie's good.
Yeah.
Till I come up with something else, of course. Andrew McMillan will lead off here for the Rooster boys, and he's getting some of this action from Moana Hibbert. Man, he is locked in tonight. Maisie?
Northcote looking pretty sharp. They're pretty sharp. Mine is on his game tonight.
John O'Little, his first season of rugby league that I know of this past winter for the Northcote side, won the Sharman Cup. Now straight into softball after rugby league. Good way to keep in condition, mate. Bit of league, bit of winter sport.
Didn't know that. He's played for the Mighty Tigers, huh?
He did. He did. He was a workhorse too. I think from what I could see, he'd come from rugby. Like he had been playing rugby, just by some of the ways he would carry the ball or what he would do straight afterwards and stuff. But he didn't shy away. He stood his ground, that's for sure.
He's certainly got the build for it. He's a big, strong guy.
Yeah, he wasn't a winger. That's for sure.
Pick him as probably a second row or a
Yeah, he
centre.
was. Yeah, he was around there, second row centre.
Yeah.
Had the pleasure of refereeing a couple of his matches this season. This one comes back, and he's an exceptional hitter as John O'Little, out of the Hutt Valley region. Moved to Auckland, a little baby, with White Sox player Kiara Tamai. And they're very happy here in Auckland these days. This one hard hit to the short, so third baseman on and a scoop at first base will take care of business.
Nice collect there from Caden McGann, showing his experience there. Help Rona out. I mean, yep. It was a good play by Rona, but McGann certainly made that look a lot easier than it was.
Ryan Kennedy now. Now, I don't know if he does, but he used to play Premier Rugby for Northcote Rugby Club. So back-to-back Northcote Premier players, one rugby league.
Nice.
I think Rhino was a prop from memory the last time I saw him play. This one clips the outside edge. Two away here. You can see Hibbert's still got that smile on his face there, Maisie.
Yeah, well, I guess when you're 4-0 up, you're going to have that smile, and he's dominating the batters at the moment, and so he should be enjoying himself.
That rise ball's got a little bit of giddy up here tonight out of Hibbert's right hand. This looks like it's staying in the zone, then it just skips a beat, doesn't it?
Skips up, yeah. Had the batter completely bamboozled.
It works once, let's go again, this time low lifter on the outside edge, and that'll sit him down. So, the big guy, Moana Hibbert, will march off to the beat of his own drum, getting her done here tonight. Fantastic indeed, and we'll be back with more action here live from Pure Athletic Sports Stadium in just a moment.
When the radio's on and the sound's hot, you just have to enjoy. There's no way to stop. That's where it sounds like the best every day of the week.
Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Pure Athletic Sports Lab. Top of the fifth innings here. Northcote strike for 2 runs in the top of these first innings, 2 runs in the top of the third innings. That gives us a scoreline 4-0 here. Top of the fifth now, as they will send up to bat. The top of the shop, JP Gerbes. He'll be followed by Brock Atiawa and Pitarona, 1, 2, and 3. I guess, Maisie, we're just talking off here before this, my son playing in this game. Your son's made the move to Ōtautahi Christchurch and got to play Premier Ball today, I hear.
He has been down there for a short time and decided that he wanted to stay there longer. Still questioning him on that, but
it's a girlfriend.
Story.
It's a girlfriend.
There's a girlfriend.
Yeah.
So he's playing at PCU Devils, big rep to them, and enjoying his time down there. Actually, he's doing well, and loving playing for the Devils.
Fantastic. Yeah, JK, Jason Kumaroa, head coach for PCU Devils today, and of course they went all the way to the grand final at Club Nationals last year. PCU dropping that final game to Mount Albert Ramblers, of course on the back of some great pitching of the young phenom coming out of there. Left-handed pitching. He's Liam too. I'll get his last name in a second. But your boy Liam Mays. So how did he go today? How did PCU go? Who did they play?
Haven't found out today's result. I flicked him a messenger sort of early afternoon, but he'll be probably finished his game. Having a few beers afterwards, and I'll catch up with him probably tomorrow morning, but yeah.
Atta boy. Well, Gerbes safely down to first base again. I actually missed his first at bat, so I can't even tell you what he did, but the next 2 safely aboard. So Brock Atiawa with the table set for him. Last time he went at the first pitch and drove it the other way. What will he do this time? Shows bunt. Oh, he can't get the throw on the mark.
Okay, I'm backing up.
And you can hear the umpire backing up. Was he backing the lorry up? What was happening there, Maisie?
I'm not quite sure. I was watching how quick that the Northcote runners made their way around base. Brock Atiawa, he just impressed me with his speed.
Yeah, let's take another look at it, Maisie.
Yep.
Here you go.
Look, perfect little bunt in front. Gives the pitcher probably no chance. Good effort though, but then he anticipates. He waits for that mistake, and he's pushing for second. That's a sign of a great player who just sees what's in front of him. Always pushing for that extra bag.
Extra bag indeed. So runners in 2 and 3 now for the number 3 hitter, Pitarona. No outs here in the top of the 5th innings. For the margin now, if they can squeeze another 3, maybe 3 outs will get her done quickly here, Maisie.
Definitely. They're definitely on the offensive here. Roosters have got their backs against the wall. They've got to come up with something.
Of course, we want to give a shout out to all the other associations across the country with their competitions getting underway in the last couple of weeks. Of course, you mentioned PCU and the Canterbury Softball Association. Wishing all those teams, Papanui, the other big boys on the block down there. I think they won 6 or 7 Canterbury titles in a row, Papanui. Of course, got Sydenham Kiriru. They're doing, Richmond, they're doing well too under Penisi Isefo down there. Dunedin Softball Association's underway. Invercargill, the Southland Softball Association underway. They're going to host the under 19 girls national champs this year. Looking forward to that one. Down at Surrey Ballpark in Invercargill. And of course, Hawke's Bay, Manawatu, Whangarei, Wanganui. There's a ball hit up the middle. They'll go home. And the player will go over. I didn't see the call here. Oh, it's a force play, so he's gone. And the umpire wants to have a chat. We might turn this up a little bit here for us, Maisie.
There's no need for what you did, okay? All right? No, it's all right. No.
Can you
No.
double check? Because he had a double play there.
Oh, no,
Took
he
him out of
didn't.
play.
No, I don't believe he did.
Well,
I
I
don't
think
believe
he
he did.
did.
I'll ask. Yeah.
Because I think he did.
I'm going to ask.
Good
I'm gonna
question.
ask.
Let's find out the answer.
It's a fair question to ask, and that's the coach's responsibility to try and get the best for his team.
Okay, cool. No, we're happy with what we've got. Okay. Got a plate.
So a hard slided home plate by Gerbes on the catcher. Hall tips him over so he can't have an attempt at a double play. Head coach Hall comes out. Should he have got a double play? They say no, he wasn't going to. So the bases will be loaded for Morgan Timothy Cook now with one away. That's good hard softball right there, Maisie.
Exactly. It's the way it should be played, hard and fair. Don't think there's anything untoward in that play.
This one down the pipeline. Those other associations getting underway across the country. Wellington, Hutt Valley, Tauranga, Waikato, Tairawhiti over in Gisborne, Nelson, Blenheim. Softball is played everywhere in New Zealand.
Nelson.
Nelson, yep. Timothy Cook puts on the charge into
That's a
one,
good
and he gets it over the outfield. This will be multiple runs here. One comes in, two comes in, and Van Streppian will stroll in. It's a bases clearing knock from Morgan Timothy Cook as he plays 3 more runs here for Northcote. The margin stretched out now, Maisie.
That is a statement hit. That when you're in a situation like that in the game, when you're those runs up, and you can put one to the outfield, score that many runners, that's a statement hit. You wouldn't be back in Northcote from not winning tonight.
Hard hit ball here. We can see Timothy Cook just puts a charge in it, but the opposite direction. That's the beauty of his stroke, is an inside-out swing, Maisie.
Yep, but a bit late. Just kept his eye on it. Don't know whether he meant to put it to right field, but certainly was a bit late on it. But it certainly was effective.
You can see them clears the bases. Timothy Cook, and it might be the evening for the starting pitcher, Caleb Coco. We'll find out when we come back from this replay, but it moves the margin 7 runs to 0 now, and of course, for Northcote, that's what they're after, aren't they, Maisie, in the 5th innings?
Exactly. They need to put this one to rest now. Roosters, it's up to them to come up with something, because Coach Hall's just gone out there trying to have words with his team, trying to get him up. Trying to tell him he's still in this game, but 7-0, that's a huge mountain for them to climb.
So back in to the action now as Ryan Love will step in to go to work. The Rhino. Playing in right field here this evening. Already broke one bat today. You'll find out when you see his swing the reason why. He does not go down guessing, Maisie.
Certainly when you coach in 3, you don't want to be too close to that later, because that comes down like a rocket.
There's that swing just underneath the low lifter. Good pitch by Coco.
Here's one of those batters, Chopper, that decides if he wants to bomb it, he's going to go hell for leather and put everything into it. So there's nothing by any half measures with Ryan.
And a good pitch by Coco, just bends it away from the left-hander, and that'll pick up the second out here. Ryan will probably take that in the dugout and break it over his knee, I'd say. Pitcher now, Wana Hibbert. The drop ball comes through the inside edge of the zone.
He hit the gate with the last 2 that were most solid. No wonder you're sneaking that. On 3.
have it. Gets on the back of this one, will go down the line. So top of the 5th innings here proves a good one for Northcote. They have plated 3 runs so far here in the 5th. Looking for an insurance run now. You can hear from the home plate umpire, Porteous. 1 and 2 the count now.
Just a feeler there. Had a bit of a swish. It's funny, Choppy, you're talking about the bats. I mean, breaking bats and stuff like that. They're more precision these days with the fiberglass and stuff. I mean, if I batted with a 38-ounce Black Max that was aluminium, couldn't break that over your thigh.
Aluminium or wood in your day?
Aluminium.
Stone, yeah. Was it carved in Stonehenge? Or?
No.
Okay. No. Just clarifying what century we're talking about here. Black Max, that was a good bottle bat, that one.
Yeah. No grip.
No grip?
Just tape.
Just tape, fair enough.
Yeah.
Just don't use electrical tape. It doesn't work too well, especially in the wet.
No.
Coco just soldiering here now. Did put up a donut in the 2nd and the 4th, did Caleb Coco.
Good cut.
Oh, Hibbert, not far off it.
Good cut.
Miner Hibbert's going to give back this year to Maisie. He's going to coach the other Div 1 team.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
The Yankees.
Look forward to coming up against them.
You're coaching the Dodgers, so it's going to be hopefully a World Series matchup. If I have my way, as we see one on the outside edge, will take care of business, and that'll take care of the innings, but not before they pick up 3 runs here, and the margin is up to 7. Plenty of action to come though, Maisie. I'm not going to ask for a prediction because I think that one's already in the book, my friend.
I think it's done and dusted, Chopper.
Yeah, it is a little bit. But we'll find out. You never know. Roosters have got plenty of gumption. We'll find out when we come back. Well, the big garden is in full effect. Everyone's enjoying themselves, and I think we're only 3 outs away for going and joining them, Maddie and Mace.
That last shot I just saw, Mr. Brad Rona having a little quiet
I think his
refresher.
has got cordial in it, Maisie. His has got cordial in it.
Definitely.
Bottom of the 5th inning, so we're down to the last 3 outs here for Roosters. We'll call it 2 as Joseph Hall will go out on the first pitch he sees to Gerbes at shortstop.
Routine play for Brock Attawell there.
Sorry, it's Attawell at shortstop, isn't it? My apologies. Yep, Gerbes at second today. On at third. Kane McGann at first. We'll just out. Wana Hibbert, he's been good tonight. Maisie.
He's been on his game, totally, yeah. Dominated. And as we said before numerous times, he's enjoying being on the mound. Obviously winners are grinners, but he's looking like he's enjoying his craft.
I've got about 8 strikeouts on the day through 4 innings of work. So that's 8 of their 12 outs were strikeouts.
That's good. That's a good result for him. Well, of course, he's going down to Wellington next week to the under-23, so that leads him into that tournament very well.
Oh, Moana's too old for that.
Is he?
Yeah. I'd take him. Trees. I'd take him in a heartbeat the way he's throwing. Ryan Kennedy, not Ryan Kennedy.
Ryan Love.
Ryan Love is.
Ah.
But he's pitching well too.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Hutt Valley Under-23 Classic gets underway on Saturday, Labour weekend. It's next Saturday. We'll be down there. Northcote sending a team. Hutt City United, local side. Talk to the park. Gee, they're making waves down there.
Coach Park.
Yeah, they're back in the frame. They're back in the Premier softball. Men and women had their first win in the intercity competition last weekend. They're putting in a U23 team in. This one pops up. And I believe a combined team with Porirua and PK are looking to merge a team together, something like that, as well as 3 New Zealand sides.
Nice. Good out by JP Gerbes there.
Yep, down to their last out now, Roosters. Young Jaden Tapsell trying to keep the light open. The door open, the light on.
Well, we talked earlier about the sun going down and the lights coming on, and that particular play that JP just took is a difficult one because you're looking straight into sometime into the floodlights.
Ground ball. Attawell's been good, and he'll make sure of it too to finish us off here. And a real shortened match through 5 innings. Northcote running out victors 7 runs to nil. Maisie, your thoughts on the match?
Oh, but bread and butter play those last 3. Except for maybe the second out with JP Gerbes taking that fly ball. But I think, look, to be fair, I'm biased, but I think Northcote really didn't get stretched too far in that game. Roosters were always battling.
They were indeed, and we are all done for the evening, ladies and gentlemen. Be sure to stay tuned for tomorrow because we'll be on air from 10 a.m, 12 and 2. The matchups for tomorrow. I wish I had the graphic ready now. I'm talking about it, but that's okay. I can just tell you. Tomorrow's lineup will be at 10 a.m. with Roosters Black taking on this team, Northcote Gold. And then Northcote Gold will have a double header. They'll play on HBC at 12 o'clock. And then Roosters Red, you see here, they'll take on East Coast Bays at 2 p.m. So fantastic all around, and it should be a good day tomorrow as well, Maisie.
Looking forward to it. Thank you for the invitation, Chopper.
Always a pleasure, my friend. If it lasted longer, you'd be able to drink some more from the fridge. But anyway, you brought your own, so good on you, my friend.
Thanks, buddy.
Good on you. Hope you enjoyed it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning in tonight on behalf of the whole crew at Beyond the Dugout Broadcasting. Of course, Mrs. Gerbes, she's been doing the scoreboard all day. We had Simon Lindsay on the camera in the last game. What a godsend. And of course, the director is in the house. What was the dog count? What was the dog? I only got 1 or 2. 3.
Oh, no, 3 for the day.
He's going to have to pick his game up, ladies and gentlemen. He's going to have to pick his game up. I've been Jason Hughes, aka Chopper, Sean Mays in the booth. Trevor Smith with us today in the booth as well. Been a pleasure to have you along. We'll see you all tomorrow at Pure Athletic Sports Statement, the North Harbour Softball Association. Paul Mardier.